Alright, welcome back. We are back here on GrindCraft, and, well, looks like everybody's AFK. So, let's do some updates, shall we? First up, I did a quick map yesterday. I was bored. Set up a bunch of banners marking things on the map, and as you can see, we've got the 3 finished quarries. I'm now thinking that I want to get rid of the stuff that's not stone underneath the glass, but, that's a whole other project. And this quarry is coming along. It's I don't know, it's getting worked on here and there by folks who are not me, sadly. Let's take a look at what I did this week. So this would have been, what, Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. I started working on the Nether quarry again. Basically, it got to the point where there was too much space between like the different floating parts of the ceiling. So I just did zones until I like got rid of the ceiling and moved on. Did that again. Yeah, continue. Yeah, like I said, got to Y83, which is below the ceiling. And then continued on the Nether quarry pretty much the entire week. And yesterday I didn't do anything. I've actually been playing Eve Echoes, if you can believe that. I haven't paid for anything yet, but I've just kind of been grinding, mining stuff in that too. So kind of similar to what I do in Minecraft. I just like mining and doing grindy stuff. But this is this is the weekly journal, and it's week 4. So if we just sign this quick, that is week 4 in the books. I actually think that maybe the weekly journals include the stream at the end of the week, but it's too late now. Yeah, that was maybe not the best way to do that, but let's take a look at what's changed around the base. So like I said, the map is cool. What else do we get? These lecterns are cool as well. I'm gonna put, I guess, a new weekly journal here. And we do have, I don't think we have any big news. This is Structure of the World. This is How to Quarry. I did make more books. This is just to-do lists. Oh, over here I've got another lectern. This is just scratch notes. So this is for the sorter expansion that we're going to do. Basically, I want to make a wall of chests like this one, but over here. So we'd have a total of, I think, 146 items sorted. Largely the problem with adding that right now is that I have not decided what tribute to the overworld safe. What is happening? Tribute to the overworld. Anyway. What was I just saying? Oh, the tree in the Nether, yeah. Oh, so the kelp stuff. I think I did the kelp stuff on the stream last time, or at least it was on the stream. This is going really, really, really well. At this point, the fuel hoppers are getting to the point where they're filled up. So we've got 2 full, 3 full, 4 full. And so that's halfway full. Basically, after this batch, I would expect that this would be completely filled up. And yeah, it's just kind of grinding it out and putting in, you know, the kelp when I get it in the morning, because it gets automatically inputted into the system here. So it's pretty easy to do. And by the way, looks like we've got a fair amount of bone meal here. Trying to keep on top of this too. We just craft it quick. Another thing is, if you notice, so that is a new mod that I just installed this week. In fact, yesterday I installed that. It's a special mod that allows me to fast craft things. And basically, so this is called, I believe, Item Scroller. Or wait, no. Unknown Gabbles, hi, how's it going? So yeah, I think it's called Item Scroller, and I can double check that, yeah. Item Scroller. And it does do, like, quick move of stacks and things, and I can also shift drag, which is nice. Get some fast item transfers going. But the really helpful thing is this crafting menu, so I can actually fast craft rockets, fast craft paper, like all this stuff is fast craftable now. And chests, planks, all this. It's great. Seems good at gaming? I wouldn't say that. I would not say that at all. But yeah, I'm just going through the updates of what happened this week. I'm sure I've got back videos in the stream, the VODs, if you want to take a look at some of the stuff that's happened on this world so far. But yeah, I guess we'll go into the Nether and see how the quarry is progressing there, because things have definitely changed. If I was still at 107 when we ended the stream last week, things have definitely changed. So boring. Well, I get that. I mean, ultimately it's Twitch. Like, you're looking at 2 to 4 hours of gaming footage. Like, there's only so much you can do that's, like, really, really interesting. Poop. So yeah, the Nether quarry, when we last were together, is right about on this level. And now we're down to this. As you can see, we're almost to the point where we're at, like, the entrance to the staircase into the underground. Did I mine all that? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I started at the ceiling. We broke the bedrock and dropped down. Or actually, I guess I dug up into the ceiling and then did the ender pearl ladder trick. Got up here, broke a bedrock, put in our beacon, and then yeah, we were just digging down from the ceiling. But at this point, and pretty much throughout, I've had trouble with magma cubes because we're in a basalt delta. The other thing is there's all these little pockets of, like, one wide holes. Let's see if I can find an example. Maybe there isn't one around. Stuff like this, where you like fall in a hole, or like hit the wall, and you're flying, and you end up in lava. I've done that like 20 times this week at least. No, this is all survival. This basically the world. I can explain a little bit about what this world is. I decided a long time ago that I really like doing grindy stuff in not just Minecraft, but most games. So, and I guess I'm gonna mine now, so brace yourself. But so I just decided I'm gonna make a world where that's kind of the goal. Well, it's taken, like, I mean, the Nether quarry has probably taken a month to get where we are, and the overworld quarries has probably taken 3 to 4 months to do the 3 that I've done, plus the little bit of the 4th. So it's definitely a long process. But actually, this has been surprisingly good for getting ancient debris. I mean, it takes a while, but this serves to help clear out the mob spawning in the Nether, as well as get us just all of the ancient debris that spawns in this 101 by 101 area. Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of time. Luckily, I have nothing better to do with my life, so just kind of do it here and there. But yeah, it definitely helps to have just immense amounts of time on your hands. And I think if you're gonna do something this big, like, first of all, maybe have a justification for it, and second of all, definitely commit to spending time on it, because it's gonna take time. Like, you have a beacon, you have netherite pickaxes, you have whatever else, doesn't matter. You just gotta find a rhythm, get into it, and be comfortable with spending the time. Am I good at PvP, building, or redstone? I am at building. I've done some building stuff in the past. I kind of decided for this world it wasn't going to be my focus. But there was So the last world that I was on with any serious amount of seriousness was the MC Legends server. For various reasons, I'm no longer with that server. But I did, on the first season of that server, I did a gigantic skyscraper, which was a lot of fun. Kind of modern-ish architecture, and then we kind of built roads around it, and like a warehouse building, as well as a kind of a American civic building style, like city hall kind of thing. That was really fun. And then on the second season, before I quit, I started doing like a dwarven hall inspired thing. So I dug into a mountain, and I was digging out, I think that was just like 70 blocks by 40 some 50 some blocks, but it was all dark, it was all underground, and I've got Optifine, so like when I hold a torch it lights up the area. So I left it all dark and slabbed over so nothing would spawn, and built like gigantic pillars, and it was really fun. I was really excited to see how it turned out. It was kind of sad when I had to leave the server. But yeah, not really my first thing that I go to. Like I said, I like doing these big projects and that sort of thing. Redstone, I'm okay. I can do sorters really easily. Like, I practice that a lot, and I do that on pretty much every world. And I haven't really gotten into like flying machines, that sort of thing. Sugarcane stuff, like automatic farms for sugarcane, kelp, bamboo, cactus, all that's, you know, easy enough. Actually, cactus doesn't require redstone, so that's definitely easy enough. But yeah, more complicated stuff that I have to design myself, I tend not to get into. Some of the principles of it I just don't understand, like, intuitively yet. I did it. First try. You've never played PC or Java? Well, that's okay. I assume that means you've been playing Bedrock, and, you know, Bedrock has its own... Oh, by the way, thank you for the follow. I don't have alerts, so it's a little bit funny. You wish you could. Well, Bedrock and PC, you know, they both have... Bedrock and Java, rather, they both have their benefits and their drawbacks. Bedrock has a lot of redstone-related benefits. As far as I understand, they have movable tile entities, which is really nice. But the redstone also works in a really drastically different way. And so I feel like Java has the edge a little bit on redstone. It's just missing the movable tile entities. And I don't know how moddable Bedrock is, so maybe that's another big benefit for Java. Whoa. But yeah, to answer the last part of your previous question, I am really bad at PvP. I could probably take Jake, who's on the server now, but I don't think I could take like anybody who's ever done PvP before. What's happening? Okay, this is a problem. Take off. Here we go. Oh. Obviously, I can't do PvE, so PvP is a whole other thing. But no, that was weird because I got like ghost blocks and stuff. Do you see that? Look at this. This is ridiculous. Yeah, but yeah, back to the PC or the Java versus Bedrock. So yeah, one of the things I've always loved is getting into a mod pack and kind of having fun with that. I haven't done it in a while. I mean, I think I opened up my Project Ozone 3 world a little bit ago just to kind of see where I left it, but not been a staple of my work recently. I feel like I've kind of burned out on mod packs, actually. Funny thing. maybe someday I'll get back into it. You like PvP? You're pretty good at it. Well, that's cool. You know, it takes all types to make a good Minecraft community, so. Most farms don't work for Bedrock. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, I'd imagine that there's like some of the really complicated ones, like tree farms and stuff that require require specific update order and really complicated stuff. I can understand why that wouldn't work, but like a sugarcane farm, I'd imagine that observers still work. Maybe they don't work exactly the same, but update order really isn't as important there. As far as I know. Despawn the magma cubes, spawn magma cubes somewhere else. It's always how it goes. Cactus, kelp, and sugarcane. There you go. You can probably do bamboo pretty easily. I don't know how villagers act. Maybe villager-powered crop farms would still work. Maybe iron farms could still work. I'd imagine gold farms would still work pretty much the same. Though gold farms are a little bit more commitment. Actually, I guess I don't know if you can get on top of the bedrock ceiling in Bedrock. Be ironic if you couldn't, I suppose. With mobs, yeah. It's really finicky, right? Because you have to deal with the spawning mechanic, whatever the spawning mechanic is for the particular mob that you're farming. And then you also have to figure out a way to transport them, which is also dimension dependent because you can't use water in the Nether, for example. Different mobs are scared or lured by different things, different conditions. Ow, ow. Just gonna kill these guys. I really hate killing them, but yeah, mobs are really, really tough. The other thing I really hate dealing with is villagers. I have moved a lot of villagers in my time, and honestly, every time I dread it. I dread it so much. Which is why I still have like a really dinky villager setup still in my base on this world. Like I have a couple of nitwit villagers. I feed them carrots every once in a while to breed up new villagers, but I haven't probably in months. Yeah, so it's it's a whole thing. The most mobs spawned from a mob spawner is 6 mobs. I did not know that. I did not know that. The thing is, when you're dealing with mob farms, I mean, it depends on what you want to do with the mob farm, right? Like, if you want a specific mob, like a very specific mob, most of the time you're better off just, yeah, doing a spawner farm, especially if it's zombies or skeletons. Because you can't specify that one spawns and the other doesn't in a normal mob farm. But with spiders, you can, because they are much shorter than the rest of the mobs. And with creepers, you can, because they are slightly shorter. And you can stop spiders spawning by putting carpets down in a specific pattern. Oh, really? Oh, you know what? I think the problem is that you aren't shuttling them far enough out of the range of the spawner. So if you keep them near enough the spawner will still count them as being, you know, present and like from that spawner. But if you move them a little bit out of range of the spawner, it will spawn more. So in fact, I don't think you need to do it even that far away. I think it's like 8 to 10 blocks away. So like if you, just as an example, if we come over here, so this is my skeleton spawner doesn't say this anywhere, but this is my skeleton spawner. Right below me is a spawner. If you come down here, it's really hard to land on this. I think I can do it. I think I can. I think I can. I think I. Damn it. See, I'm not good at gaming. I'm definitely not good at flight simulators. There we go. Okay, so I would say, and this probably doesn't even work very well because the light seems to be getting into it, but anyway, the spawner needs to be within, I think it's 14, 15 blocks of you, of the player, and then it's active. But you'll see, I think that's 3 skeletons. You can watch on the mini-map if they spawn. I think there's one in the water channel. See, 4 more just spawned, so that's now a total of 8 skeletons. So yeah, if you just move them, so I think this is now currently a 9x9 room with the spawner in the center, and I think it's like the floor is like 6 or 7 blocks below the spawner itself. So then the 8 blocks are just water, 8 or 9 blocks of water flowing towards the central water channel, which is a water source, and then 7 blocks of flowing water, and then the drop chute into this killing chamber. So with a very limited amount of space, like this whole thing takes up an 11 by 11 footprint, and it's got this little derpy dangly part underneath it, but otherwise it's pretty easy to set up. Like, I think this and the zombie spawner, which probably would have been a lot easier to show you because it's on the floor. The zombie spawner was probably the second thing that I set up that was like a permanent fixture. So, yeah, it's pretty easy to set up early game. No problem whatsoever. I have F7 on. I didn't realize that. Anyway, I need to repair my pickaxe because it's a whole thing. I also need to put stuff into the sorter. What time do I stream? When I feel like it, really. Saturdays only these days. Yeah, basically I wake up and get my coffee and shower and all that stuff, and then hop on when I feel like it. I'm really not on a regular schedule, I'm sorry to say. What am I doing? In fact, I think last Saturday I mentioned that I was busy at a virtual convention, so I was pretty late. I think that was like 3 o'clock or so, Central Time. You're gonna come back? Oh, okay. Well, I'll probably be on for at least another hour or 2. I'm not really sure. I don't have a lot to do today, so I don't know. But see you later. Thanks for following. See you around. Yeah, it's great talking to you, man. See you around. All right. I should probably write down where I started the quarry today. Sometimes I forget. And then the journal is incorrect or incomplete. Not that we'll forget, because we do have video evidence of this one, but oh well. Also, this is a bit of a guerrilla stream. I did not announce it at all. I really just didn't have the energy today. You know, it's like on stream. I'm usually just I'm a little, I don't know. I'm pretty calm. I'm not like super energetic. But really on social media, it feels like there's an obligation to be energetic. Where it's like, oh, I'm super excited about the stream, and like, no, I'm not going to do that. Come on. I just didn't have the energy for it today. Like most days, I can sum up the energy to write a couple sentences with exclamation marks at the end, but today it was just like, ugh, can't do it. It's been a long, I mean, you know, I think I say this every stream, but it's just been a long year. It's not getting better. Come on. Yeah, get wrecked. I think I have to kill the slightly smaller ones. Ah. Get wrecked. Now I got to think about what's been going on this week, what we can talk about. Oh, my state has been downgraded in somebody's book. I'm not sure who did this, but I think maybe the CDC. Minnesota has been downgraded to having uncontrolled COVID-19 spread. So go us. Minnesota pride and all that. Yeah, so I think that just means that our rate of transmission is above a certain threshold. Not encouraging, I gotta say. Because there's... I don't know how much I probably haven't talked about this a lot, but there's a lot of stuff that I should probably be doing with my life right now that I have been putting off because of the pandemic. And I'm like, at this point, I just gotta get over the fear and go and do some of this. Like, I haven't had an oil change in a really long time. Like, I don't use my car that much, so it's not a big deal, but I'm actually overdue by probably 1,000 or 2,000 miles for an oil change, which is no bueno. But like, I don't leave the house, so my thinking is it's not really worth it for me to increase risk of transmission of a disease in order to change the oil on a car that I don't need to use. Like, there's no reason for me to use that car. At least not frequently. Ephemeris? Yeah, the other thing is, like, dentists? Man, look, I don't like going to the dentist in the first place. And I was thinking about this last night. Like, I don't like going to the dentist in the first place. I have a lot of anxiety about going to the dentist normally. And if there's a really big chance that, like, I contribute to the spread of a virus by going to the dentist, that just adds to it. Good morning indeed, Ephemeris. I got a full house on the... Oh, no, Jake left. Here, I was all excited. Everybody was on the server, but no. Yeah, no kidding. I think I've got an ingrown fingernail. I'm like, how do I deal with, like, from what I could tell from the terrible advice on the internet, it's like, it's probably not a big deal unless it starts really hurting. But, it's scary. And the other thing is, like, oh, like, I live in America. Americans already don't want to go to the doctor for a bunch of different reasons. But, yeah. bunch of stubbly little weird protrusions. Okay. Not at all dangerous doing this. Alright, that's Y65 done. Let's find a spot that's not infested too much. Oops. Oh, I was thinking about possibly going to the end and trying to get Ephemeris and Jake new elytras. We've had a lot of elytra-related accidents on the server. And only one of them was mine. I think we've all had one elytra that we've lost, actually. And I was selfish and went and got myself a backup, you know, pretty early on in the server, but if I lose my elytra is the only one that's left, I think. So if we lose that one, then it's gonna be so much worse trying to get one. Something to think about. But I don't think I want to do it today. I think I'm in the quarry groove now. And with a bunch of people on the server, probably loading chunks is going to be real slow. So maybe I can talk Jake and Ephemeris into leaving at some point today or tomorrow and doing my thing. I was thinking about setting up, rather than doing an elytra, just setting up a flying machine to explore the end. I think that might be worth doing. Because I've never done a flying machine before, so it'd be fun to do, just as an experiment. And also, it doesn't require quite as much fast chunk loading, and I can just leave it AFK, you know? I can just set myself in a boat with nothing on, and maybe like a spare ender chest in my inventory, and you know, set off in a direction, and then my map mod will load all of the end cities, and I can go back and look through them. I think it could be worth a shot. Could be worth a shot. Where is Ephemeris? Are you off building something on your own there, Ephemeris? So I beat you to the kelp and the honey already today. So I assume you're not doing those. Oh, I probably didn't show Ephemeris' honey farm. I should probably show that off. Because it's super duper cool. Oh, there he is. Oh, I guess you probably haven't seen the map yet, huh? Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Alright, so this is the honey farm. This is super cool. It's, yeah, we've got dispensers on the top. Oh, you did last night. Cool. So yeah, we've got dispensers on the top with honey bottles. I assume that we could put shears in here if we wanted to, but we haven't done that. And then airlock, which is nice. And hoppers with extra bottles. I think this could probably be slightly more different. We could probably put these hoppers on the outside rather than me having to come in here to refill the honey bottles, or the glass bottles. Apart from that, this is 10 out of 10. This is great. I think we'll probably tear out some of these solid blocks as well. Are these spawnable? No, it's lit up. Oh, here's the next question. We are not in a slime chunk. Okay. Dodged a bullet there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we don't have a lot of room to expand it if we wanted to here. So it might be better to move this, like, over into that section where there's... We've already got some of the manual crafty stuff over there, so we might as well. We do have a fair bit, and yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to use it. I'm not a big... Excuse me. I'm not a big flying machine person, so I haven't really played with it very much yet, but given the reactions that I've seen from people who are like slimestoners, honey slimestone is really fun. But yeah, I was thinking if we wanted like a slightly larger bee farm over here somewhere, might be cool. I don't know how far, well, probably don't want to go too far from the Traceur cam. But like, as long as it's at this line or past it, it's probably okay. I'm trying to think. So this is... Like, this corner is pretty far away. Looks like you have a fair amount of room. Anywho, off to quarry. See if I can't despawn some of these frickin' magma cubes. Success. Ooh, I don't know if I've got lava pockets that I have to deal with before I think that they're kind of less frequent these days. Like, there's these pools that kind of happen in tiers, which is nice, because they're easy to spot, but I don't know if I've seen a lot of, like, 1 or 2 or 3 lava next to each other. And I'm not talking about the random lava pockets that are, like, hidden in the walls, but, like, the stuff that's uncovered, that's very small. So you usually get a couple of blocks of warning, but not a whole lot, so, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I'll find out soon. Get out of here. Ah, here we go. Lava. Go away. Ow. Ow. That was weird. I hurt myself and jumped at the same time. So I jumped 2 blocks instead of 1. Seems completely reasonable. Ow. Get out of here. magma cubes. Sick of this. Eventually you just have to decide, okay, we need to purge. Ow. Oh. Inventory is full. The lag. Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna have some serious trouble if I add more sorter modules. I don't know how to deal with that. I think I'm gonna have to look into, I've been saying this for a while, but I'm gonna have to look into a server side, some mods for the server that will reduce lag a little bit. Possibly some client-side ones too, because a significant portion of the problems that I'm having, I'm sure, are the client trying to load all those chests and things. We had that problem before, once upon a time, on the MC Legends server, Season 1. Because I had a, I can't remember if it was it 8 chests per item or 10 chests per item, something like that, but we had, I think, a total of, let's see, 48 plus 64, so like 112 items. I think that was right. Maybe 111 plus overflow. But that got pretty out of hand, and then when I added the warehouse building and started putting hundreds of chests of stone, poor HF couldn't come to my base. So I started putting the stone in shulker boxes and then into the chest, but yeah, it was definitely ow. It was definitely a painful process. It took a long time too. And I don't want to have to deal with shulker boxes. I really don't. Oh, 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 ow. Get out of here. Okay, that didn't work. But yeah, shulker boxes are fun, except when you have to have them in really large quantities. And we've already extolled the problems of exploring the end on the server. Not really a viable option long term. But I have space to store things. I just have to deal with the server resources problem. And like, this is running on like an old desktop in a spare bedroom in my house. So it's not like it's impossible for me to change things up. I just have to probably change some configs, change the server jar around, add some mods here and there. It's probably doable to fix things. Ow, 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 ow. In fact, I think Ephemeris probably has some thoughts on this because he's administered a few servers in his time. Might not be up on the state of the art, huh? Yeah. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, hello. Now that's the kind of lava pocket I was talking about earlier. Get out of here. No. And these things. These are annoying. I don't think those have ever actually killed me, but they've definitely come close. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Seriously, what? Ah! Oh no. Got him. You know, it's funny, sometimes the gas balls despawn when you kill the gas that shot them. Sometimes they don't, and I'm not sure what the logic is on that. Maybe it's if the game decides after the fact that you killed the gas before it shot the ball? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Get out of here. Oh, for Christ's sake. I said get out. Oh, I'm out of space. I've gotten really good at going through that hole. If there's any part of gaming that I'm good at, it's that. It's that specific act of going through a one-wide hole in the bedrock with an elytra. It's frickin' infestation, what the heck? Bring it on, buddy. Ooh. Do you not have a bow? You should get one. This looks like a water canopy that Ephemeris is working on. If I had to guess. Cool, cool. Oh, safe drop. I see. Yeah, that's one thing we haven't had for a while is non-elytra friendly transport. I'm hoping that we can do a lot when we have the Nether cleared out, and I just have a good picture of like how that works, but it's not really possible at the moment. Mostly due to self-imposed restrictions. Also, do you know, Ephemeris, did you use a bunch of glass from these chests? Because it seemed like there was some missing it. I just don't know where it went. I feel like Jake might have had something to do with it, but... I didn't see anything new here. guess we could go and look at Jake's base. The base level of the Nether. I did not. Oh. Oh, this is why Jake was... Oh. Does this go all the way out? Nicely done, my friend. Wow. Yeah, this is perfect. Let's see if we can't deal with this crap. Victory. Yeah, Jake was saying, thanks for not killing my tree. Oh my goodness, I see why you blocked that off. That's fair. I'll try to work on a few of these. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, I definitely had some problems as I was looking for ancient debris. This is why I've been clearing from the top, not from the bottom. Because we're gonna have some serious lava clearing to do. But it's cool to yeah, it's cool to see a little bit of work done here. Huh. Oh, and stairs and everything. Wow. And yeah, this is interesting. So this is why 32. This is where the lava lake is. There's a fair amount of lava that we're going to have to cope with. Yeah, it's 101 by 101 because it's the center block plus 50 in each direction. But yeah, that works. And you don't need elytra to get up to the top of this anymore. Maybe I don't have to go from the top anymore. Now that I've gotten used to going through that hole. Ow. Damn it. Ah. Boom. Ah! No lava. Okay. Oh my god, the magma cubes are a huge problem. I am not a fan. I feel like, I mean, when Jake was in the Nether doing another fortress and I was down here quarrying, it was so much easier to deal with them because there were so many fewer of them. So if there's another account in the Nether, that might be the best way to deal with this particular problem. Of course, that means somebody either has to be doing something else in the Nether, in a different part of the Nether, or somebody has to AFK in the Nether. Neither of those are great options, but... And I think at this point it's too close. Like, if you were at the bottom and I was at the top here, I'm 63 from, or really 58 from where you would be. So that's pretty close. I mean, that would give you a lot of overlap on the spawnable radius. And vice versa. Oh, ow. I'm in pain, I'm in pain. Okay. Die. Ah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. My audio has not been working, has it? There's no game audio. Crap. I thought that was working. All these lovely instant mine sounds have just not been coming through. You aren't hearing music, are you, Ephemeris? Is it? I don't see any bars. No, okay, so that's good. Okay, we might have to fix that in a second here. Well, it's good that my voice is coming through at least. Like, there's part of the audio that's working, but I think I know what probably happened. I had to restart my computer this week because everything else was broken. Because I got into a video call, and for some reason, Google Meet decided, hey, not going to play any audio for this tab. Every other, like, Chrome was working, like, I could watch YouTube videos, they had audio. And actually Slack video call, we tried that too, it didn't work. This is very strange. I mean, given where we are, we aren't in a position to make any principled stands at the moment. Ow. Ow. Die. Die. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. I believe you. Okay. Bedtime, right? Yep, that makes perfect sense. Why am I still mining? I don't have any inventory space. That was textbook. Wow. All right, fixing my dealy bops. Okay, there we go. I've got my Whipstream sync thing again. Lag. Huh. I can hear it, and it's clearly going through the web stream sync. But for some reason, there's no sound coming from it. Maybe I need to restart my client. You can't hear audio, can you, Ephemeris, with like the droppers clicking or anything? Huh. It just like kills the audio for a second when I open this. Oh, wait a minute. One of these... should not be on. Well, now I'm not sure what's happening. Let's try restarting Minecraft. Just gonna quit that and launch. Hopefully it picks up the window again. Yes. Oh wow, it flashed my work email. That's just 10 out of 10. Great. Great frickin' product you got here, OBS. Still no desktop audio. At least not on my on OBS. Can you hear it, Ephemeris? Well, now I'm very confused. See, it's funny because the volume controller shows sound happening on the Java playback, and it goes into the web stream sync. And then OBS, hold on, I'm gonna switch that. Okay, see, now you can hear it. And now if I switch it to web stream, still hear it. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. Now, can you hear the music? No, you can't. Excellent. Okay. God damn. Yeah, it seems like OBS just needed to switch between the sources for some reason. Because I guess the Pulse audio stream wasn't set up when I restarted the computer. I gotta figure out a scripted way to do that, maybe. Okay. This has been live tech support with Mark. Wrong chest. Ooh, the kelp is smelted. A3. Fast craft. Love it. Hello? Oh. Hello? Oh, it throws it all out. That's weird. Alright, there we go. And fuel chest. I think that'll fill up the entire thing, actually. It's like we need a little bit extra here, then 20 stacks. Oh, it's not going to fill it all the way up, but it should fill up most of it. We should be good, actually. Ephemeris is hard. It's deep in thought. Yeah, it's actually not Control-Alt-Shift-C, it's just Control-Alt-C, but you need to do it. So in order to do it, you need to go into the crafting... I don't have any kelp now. Let's use bone meal as an example. If I have bone meal somewhere, yeah. So if you go into the crafting recipe and you put in the recipe, you need to do this at least once, and then you press A by default. And then you gotta scroll to an empty slot. If you middle click the output, that'll save the recipe. And then you just select the recipe that you want to craft, and you can Control-Alt-C to craft everything. And then you got it all. Yeah, the documentation is really, really bad. And you can do the same thing in just the normal crafting grid, but obviously you've got to have the right number of slots. It does not work for trading, at least as far as I can tell. Like I tried to press A and it didn't work. Yeah, no, nothing. I wonder, it might work for furnaces. No. I think you can probably configure it to do so, but it might require a fair bit of scripting. I know there's a lot of config that you can do, I just don't know how to do it. Because again, the documentation is garbage. Somewhere, here we go. Too many magma cubes. Ow. Die. No, die. Nope, nope, nope. Die. go. Let's go, buddy. You want to go? I don't think he wanted to go. This is a fascinating little formation. I don't know if Everest was involved in clearing this out, but it's like super duper flat. I know I didn't do any of this crap. Go away. Leave now. Do not come back. No, this is a little further away from the entrance. Yeah, the entrance is flat and lava-free, which is nice. Yeah, it just looks. I think it's naturally generated, but it's a little bit funky because it's like a lot of flat area. So I'm pretty surprised at it. For Christ's sake, I keep killing them and they keep spawning. Urgh. Die, 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 die. Ooh. Hello. Thought he was gonna stay on top there. No. Ho 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 ho! Ow. It's 2 shots, 2 kills. That's pretty good. Ghasts are usually much more problematic for me. Just hitting them. I don't really care if they destroy things here. It's all gonna get mined out anyway. There's really no reason to worry about it. Alright, I'm starting to get a headache. I'm gonna go get a ibuprofen quick. But I will be back shortly. Not to worry. Just give me a few minutes here and I'll return. We'll, I don't know, keep doing quarrying. I should probably take this and write down some stuff though. Was it the 26th? Uh, 65. All right, so I'm gonna leave the account here as per usual, and I will be back shortly with hopefully fewer headaches and a little bit more mining. I'll be right back. Oh, there we go. Alright, we are back. Sorry about the extended break there. Whew. Alright, starting to feel better, but, you know. Had a coffee, so let's start getting some pop up in my life. It's so loud, jeez. Prepare the old pickaxe here. See, I don't know how long I'm going to stream here. Been on for an hour and a half. I don't know, I'm not feeling very much stamina today. So I might pop off after 2 hours or so. Like I mentioned earlier in the stream, I've been playing a game, Eve Echoes. I used to play Eve Online, so it's kind of right up my alley, but I can use this on the phone, which is pretty ridiculous that we live in that world right now. Been just kind of getting my mining on. Give me a lantern. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Been enjoying it. So I'll probably do some more of that today after I sign off on the stream. Not that I'm rushing off, you know, to play that, but that's probably what I'll be doing the rest of the day. I think last week I said that I might pop on a stream on Sunday for Mountain Blade, but I haven't played Mountain Blade much this week, I think. It's kind of a funny game because it's like, I think I mentioned on stream before, my saves get corrupted pretty easily, so it's hard to keep going on it sometimes. I'm sure if Everest has the same problem. It seems to be a Steam on Linux bug. But yeah, at some point I do want to stream it. It's just kind of like Minecraft is my streaming game, so it's a little bit funky to get the motivation to do that. So actually, now that Ephemeris has glassed over the bedrock layer, probably don't need to worry too much about glass, because we've got, what's, nearly 6 full double chests. Should be enough to fill up the overworld quarry when we get to the bottom of that. So we're probably good on glass for a while, which is nice. Not that I'm going to stop getting glass. I mean, first of all, it's an easy way to repair, plus it's useful for farms and things when we build or expand farms. Ow. Ow. So rude. Go away. Go away. Ow. God, I just can't. Ah! Hello? Hello? Go away. Ow. So just for context, right? We're now at about sea level in the overworld. So from here, like, this is roughly what you'd expect of like a small quarry in the overworld. The amount of digging that we're gonna have to do from here on out in the Nether. So we are nowhere near done. This is, ow! Crap! There's also a lot more to deal with mob-wise, so there's that. Just a very slow project. Yeah, me. It's the funny thing about content creators on the internet, like, you tend to think about it as a team thing, but it's really not. I mean, some of the stuff we do together, Ephemeris. You worked on the honey farm, and I think you did a whole bunch of wood cutting, which was super helpful. I crafted a whole bunch of chests out of that. So we're closer to the sorter expansion. I gotta probably do a round of that myself, do some wood cutting. Because it is a slow thing. Very slow. I always wanted to set up a tree farm, but I'm just not sure I can do it. Because a lot of the tree farms, like, maybe there's a block by block tutorial, but well, it kind of depends. I think Raiseworks Nether tree farm is probably the best option for me, but it's yeah, it's a whole process. That might be something to put... I think I was going to put it over here. But it doesn't make a whole lot of sense if we're going to put the wood types over here in the storage system. So probably put it over here somewhere. It almost makes more sense to put the sorter down first, right? Oh, you did dye some of the sheep. I was like, are some of the sheep taking damage? No, they're just dying. Okay. Anyway, yeah, probably a tree farm at some point. I gotta buckle down and... Mondrian? I do not know what that word is. Black, yellow, and gold? I mean, the word looks familiar, but I don't know. I don't remember it. I don't remember the context. Painter with the blocks of color. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what. Yeah. I do know what you're talking about. Oh yeah. Right. Were we talking about that on stream, or we were talking about that just in DMs or PMs or whatever it is? Yeah. Yeah, the discussion. So Ephemeris is more of ability person than I am, just naturally. I don't think he's exclusively ability, but he's more of a ability person than I am. So a world that is aesthetically one note is not as appealing as it is to me. So we've been thinking a bit. Well, I think he's been thinking a lot about how he can incorporate some ability stuff into the areas that we occupy. And like colored glass is kind of the way that I'm leaning personally. I mean, the stated goal of this world is just grind out everything and just kind of enable that with everything else. So it's not really something like I've never thought, oh, I'm gonna be building things, which is why I'm like, I've basically resigned myself to the fact that we'll never make concrete in this world. Like, stained glass is probably not going to be a concern, but stained glass is actually probably the easiest thing for us to do, because we can get infinite glass and we can get a fair amount of dyes. Trying to think of if there are any dyes that we don't want to use in bulk. I mean, teal and blue for 2, because that's just lapis. I guess you can get cornflowers. So we can maybe do a dye farm to enable stained glass, but concrete really not an option, because it uses up gravel, and we don't have a sustainable source of gravel yet. Maybe if we set up an end portal falling block dupe farm, that might be an option, but not really right now. And that's way down on my list, you know. And the other thing is, like, full blocks screw with the spawning algorithms, which is part of the reason I'm doing the perimeters. So, lots of question marks. What the F? Probably spawned in the tunnel. Yeah, there's no missing glass. Okay. As long as they're spawning in the tunnel, that's fine. Trying to think if there's anything else that I need to do out here. My brain is having trouble today. Oh yeah, this thing. Ha. Oh boy, this is this is gonna be a fun cave to deal with. And it only gets worse as we complete parts of the perimeter, right? Because there's so much more space. Like there's so many fewer spaces things could spawn. The remaining caves along the perimeter are just filled with mobs. Like over here, there's a bunch. Looks like. Yeah, it definitely screws things up. But like in a fun way, right? Well, we'll get that quarry done at some point, and it'll be better, hopefully. I don't think there's many big ravines left, actually. I think that's probably the last big one, at least nearby. Yeah, my face. But yeah, I think even when we finish this nether quarry, we'll see a fair number of magma cubes spawning just outside of the 50 by 50 or 101 by 101 area. That'll probably drop down onto the glass, which will be a little bit annoying, but it'll only happen around the edges, so we should be relatively safe in the center. And I was thinking about this actually, like if we want to set up a piston bolt or whatever on the floor, on the glass floor, we're probably going to have to enclose it anyway because we're going to have solid blocks for redstone purposes. We're going to need to deal with, we're going to need to make sure it's gas proof. So we'll probably glass it over anyway, even though there's, even though it's a completely safe area. God damn it. Don't interrupt me. Case in point. But yeah, even though it's a completely safe area, we're still going to have to glass it over probably, which is a little bit annoying, but it's how the world works, I guess. I have been thinking about setting up piston bolts on top of the nether roof so that we can start doing fast travel stuff. And hopefully something that, because like we're gonna have to set up a water elevator or whatever anyway to get up to the top of that. So then it's more non-elytra friendly. That was close. Look at this. Almost done with y equals 63. Man, I am feeling 20 times better after having that ibuprofen. We probably go for another hour or so. Ah! Die. Frickin' gas. Ow. No. I said no. Let's just do a quick run through and fill in a bunch of lava. Because there's a fair bit of it, it looks like, on this level. These one layer lava pits are fine. It's going to be a lot harder once we get to the big lava lakes. But my plan there is to use gravel, because at this point, like, it's basically the only option. Ow. Ah. Probably don't need to fill this part in for the next level, but might as well. Same here. Oh. Bring it. Lag? Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Ah! It's close. Have another big one? No, it's a little one. It's hard to tell sometimes what size they are just from, like, peripheral vision. It's like you see it out of the corner of your eye and it's like, oh my god, that's either a really big one that's really far away or it's a really tiny one that's really, really close. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Okay. Looking good. We'll survey here. Let's do this side. Again, probably don't need this for this level. But if we can just fill in a whole bunch of lava right now, it's less we have to do in the future, right? This is far more proactive than I am in my normal life. I'm like, honestly, I'm like 3 days overdue for laundry day. Just as an illustration of how this is not who I am. Ow, ow. I am planning to do laundry today, however. So I do get around to it. Yeah. I am absolutely living by the, oh, what did you do in the pandemic? Like, a bunch of people are saying, like, oh, I did sourdough starter, made a whole bunch of bread. Oh, I painted. Oh, I made this music. But, like, the last person just says laundry. Barely. That's what I live by. That's what I live by. Laundry, barely. Not worth it. Not worth it. You just stay there. Okay. Nope. Screw that. Let's deal with this part. Die. That was a good hit. Home run! No. Yeah. Almost jumped right into that lava. This is what I mean by the tiered little lakes, like little bits that generate with blackstone separating the levels. Really cool, actually, but kind of annoying to deal with. Damn it, die. Ow. Deal with that low part just yet. Well, how about this? Bring it. Cowards. Damn it. They're surrounding me. Okay, get out of here. Let's get out of here. This is ridiculous. Simple task. The simple task of just filling in lava. Can't do it. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, it's in that pit. Just stay in that pit. Where else needs lava fill in? Maybe over here quick. Go away. Ah! Truly hate these things. I'm gonna take a really long break from working in the Nether after I'm done with this quarry. It's just not worth the aggravation. Leave. Ow, 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 ow. Whoa, that was big. Ooh. Nope. Maybe. I think the farthest is gonna be Jake's pillager thing. I don't think we have a like super far tunnel. I mean, there is the ancient debris mine, but that's pretty big. I don't know how safe you could make it, but probably pretty safe. I mean, you don't have to do that now. All right, that's enough. That's enough lava. Like, we've dealt with some lava. It's good. It's good. Let's just start digging. Just a little bit, because we filled up the inventory, actually. Ooh, cave. Oh, you know what the other thing I miss is? Frickin' skyblock, man. It's been a while since I did a skyblock, and I know that the new skyblock map has got some updates. I think magma cubes now drop ancient debris, which is crazy. That might be something I want to play around with at some point. I don't know how long I would stay on it, though. That'd definitely be a short-term thing. I need food. We've actually been really good about keeping food in stock. Oops. Oops. I think there's food in here, right? Yep. Didn't I have ancient debris somewhere? I thought I picked some up. But there's just the 6 down here. I'm gonna put that up here. I also thought I had some steak. Oh well, I guess it got eaten. You've been cooking food in the ovens? Like these? Oh yeah. Oh wow. We got hella food. I only use the smoker, but that's damn. We got a lot of food. Maybe we should. Yeah, maybe we should put a smoker somewhere that's dedicated with a hopper setup and fuel and stuff. Did I have... yeah, I crafted it all. Because we're almost at the point where we have extra kelp from each batch, so that should happen within the next few days. Fancy new blocks, exactly. I mean, I've already got the furnace set up with the blast furnace. Not that we've been using it recently, because I basically am just getting very little by way of ores. At least ores that we'd smelt. But yeah, it's nice to have something that smelts a little bit faster. Not too much faster, but a little bit. So you could probably take that same smoker and just put it into a hopper setup. And my OCD attempting to not let things spawn on things, like, we could probably do this a little bit smarter now. Not much smarter. So we aren't that much smarter than what we've already done, but a little bit smarter. I shouldn't speak for Ephemeris. I'm sure he's smart. Seriously. What the hell is this? No. Could have been a disaster. I don't think I have access to the Nether Fortress anymore. We probably need to figure out a way to do that safely-ish. Like, I know where the tunnel is roughly. It's somewhere in this wall. There it is. But not really easy to aim at. Not that we need to. We have 2 beacons. One for the Nether, one for the overworld. We should be okay for a while. Not like we need a whole lot of blaze powder or anything. We aren't doing any serious brewing or crafting of Eyes of Ender or anything like that. Really not a problem, just kind of think about it, I guess. Medium-sized magma cubes, gas can pretty much deal with. Pretty much. Ow. Go away. Where's the... Here we go. You see light like that, you know that there's a lava source somewhere, but... gotta find it. Oh, I'm out of room. Okay. It looks like I need a repair on my pick as well. I always forget that you guys can't see the little HUD I have on the right side. So my camera's there. There's really not a good option for the corner to put the camera in, right? I mean, maybe the bottom left, but that blocks the chat. So you can't see when Ephemeris is snarky in responding to my rambling. Right corner has my little HUD. Top right has the map. Top left has F3. It's really not a good option. I have thought about getting a green screen. Of course, I probably couldn't do all the creative lighting that I do. F3 is rarely used. Well, it's probably true with the map. I do use it for biomes, but maybe... well, the biome is fairly low. I don't know, maybe if I shaped it right. I want to show off, you know, what I'm doing. Oh, thank you for refilling dyes. Ooh, lots of dyes. Where are you getting white dye from, by the way? Are you using bones or bone blocks? Bones chest. Okay. That's probably fine. I've been using the bone meal farms behind with the with the cactus and the sugarcane. Because I leave bone blocks there in the spare chest by the crafting table. Oh, really? Well, yeah, because I craft them. I craft them into bone blocks and stick them in here, so you can get 9 stacks out from that if you need them. Just because we don't have automatic input into the sorter for the mob drops right now. Something I should probably work on sooner rather than later. I mean, I've been talking about doing a flushing mob farm for months. Now I'm thinking to myself, what would be required for that, and could I do it right now? I also really haven't decided how I want to do input into the system. It's like I'm probably gonna have to build a second sorter. All right, well, I'll see you around. So I think part of what I decided is that I could just input into the hoppers at the right point. The problem is when I do manual inputs, there's a potential that I overflow things and I have problems. So more likely I'd have to... Well, let's see. Hold on. So here's where it starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I could probably just destroy... So just do 6 and then destroy the rest. So I wouldn't get witch drops. That's okay. Six sorters isn't too bad. Let's start working on this actually. I think that should do it. Just gonna make a bunch of hoppers quick. That's not iron ingots. Okay. So if I come on over here... Oh, wait a minute. I should probably figure out the range. Rotten flesh is +1. And gunpowder, then string, then spider eyes, which I think... Do you have to have a player kill to get those? Who knows? I'm just gonna assume no and see what happens. Alright, rotten flesh is +1. Actually landed right on +1, so this works out pretty well. Let's do... So here's the problem, right? We've got... we've got to do this. 3, 4, 5, 6. We probably have to run it a fair ways. Unless we want to just build the sorter here. That actually could work. So I need... No, because we'd interfere with the sorter above, probably. So I don't want to add a whole bunch of hoppers here. Like, just a few. Maybe if we put it 2 lower. Yeah. Okay, so now we've got 6 hoppers here. We put... our dropper here. No. Actually, we could probably just put it here. Facing that way. That'll go into a lava thingy. Oh wait, no, that won't make any sense actually. Did I lose it? I lost it. It's in the arrows chests. I hate working with hoppers sometimes, but whatever. Let's put this here. that'll be our... We'll change that to a dropper in a bit. And a downwards facing hopper there. And I'm gonna need solid blocks. The traditional option being stone bricks. Perfect. I think I just saw ancient debris in that chest. I gotta figure that out at some point. Alright, solid blocks. So... here... it's gonna be a little... Oh my god, it's thundering. Okay, that's fine. This is gonna be a little awkward. We're gonna need... two blocks down here. One block down here. And I'm gonna have to tear this out quick. Down my torchies. Peter's here. Perfect. And then... bring redstone dust, because of course I didn't. Okay. I don't know why it's so bright here. It's not. Oh, it's because it's daytime, I guess. Alright. Just get rid of that. We'll get the dropper soon. I need the redstone dust too. Let's just do that quick. And hopefully I can also find... Oh my god, I have a lot of arrows, don't I? Ow. Should be here. Am I insane? No. There we go. There we go, dropper. Okay, we also need filter items, which traditionally have been glass panes renamed to filter with exclamation marks. Actually, that is the exact number that I need. Sometimes things just work out. Okay, I didn't get redstone dust, even though that was the reason I came down here. 6 times 3 is 18. Ah! Ah! filter. Alright, so the first one was rotten flesh. Powder. I hope this is working. Yeah. Somehow I don't think I'm going to get any spider eyes. I think that needs to be a player kill. But just in case, we're going to have a filter for it. And then... dropper. Put our input hoppers here. And then we just need to run a hopper line here. And this is where the items can input wherever we manage to get them. That's an observer there, and there. Okay. I'm gonna go grab some glass. And somehow a bucket of lava would be good as well. There's like a whole bunch of buckets in this iron chest, so I'm just gonna grab one. Running out of lava on this side. That's what I've gotten all of the lava that I needed for all the disposal stuff. Perfect. So, that should be what we need for the sorter anyway. Will this... Okay, so that's not powering this, which is good. Alright, I thought I was going to have a problem there. Looks like we're okay. See if we can't fly a little bit here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Alright, I don't know how long... Well... I might as well... I'm going to probably need a 3x3... I need a 3x3 drop chute, right? I feel like the answer is yes. I mean, the problem, right, is that we're gonna have... No, wait a minute. We're gonna have a tower, and it's gonna be a diamond shape. We're gonna flush the mobs off. We're gonna wanna then gather them, probably. I think we're gonna have a problem with chicken jockeys, too. Alright, let's go for like a 5x5. And honestly, it can probably be right here. It's gonna take a little bit of engineering, but I think we can manage it. Okay. So this is where the mobs will fall onto, right? And I think if we do a little lip here, it'll keep the items from like splashing out too much. Not that that's a huge concern, but I don't want stuff to like fall and not get collected. Ran out of glass. Probably gonna need quite a fair bit of glass for the actual farm. At some point we're gonna start using slabs instead, but part of this is gonna be glass. Ah! Right. I think 2 blocks is probably fine. Okay, so then we've got the drop chute. Chute is maybe not the word because it's not actually going to be physically enclosed. We're going to have kind of a central drop area, a 3x3. This is only 5x5 so that when spiders drop, they don't have an opportunity to hang onto the walls. And we're going to want it to be, what, 25, 26 blocks tall? So let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 3, 24, 25, 26. And that is the footprint that we want. I actually went 28 above where the fall damage will happen. So we should be pretty good here. Okay. So now we have a new problem, right? What we're gonna need is 4 3-wide canals. That are 8 long. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I think this will work pretty much just like my cactus farm, except with a wider central canal. That glass is gonna get destroyed, that's okay. I think these walls should probably be too high, but we're going to start with one just to make it easier for me to navigate. Lots of glass used in this. So yeah, the thinking I have here is that our center block is like the center of this drop chute. It's gonna go 8 blocks out and flush everything over, right? So the water stops here. The mobs will... oh, wait a minute. This might need to be bigger. we're gonna have a couple different problems here. I might need to make this a 5x5 drop chute. God, that's really annoying. Because the thing is, I need a 3x3 for the spiders to fall through, but I also need a 3x3 for them to fall into in the tower itself, like on the spawning platforms. So this is probably going to be a fair bit bigger than I thought it was, but we're gonna soldier on and see if we can't figure out a solution to this. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I probably can. I just need to think about it. Kind of see how it progresses here. So I feel like the 3 wide canals are right. Ah. Okay. Well, that's that built. Kind of winging it here. I don't really have a good design that I'm working from, so yeah. Need some water. Okay. So these are our canals. Now, I think that the momentum will not be sufficient to carry them outside of the kill chamber, but I could be wrong. We'll see. I definitely suspect that it won't be. Yeah, I think we're good. And then the fun part, fun is a relative term, right? Is we're gonna need more water streams that bring them to the center canals. And this is kind of the big question mark, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, actually, I think this could work. Yeah, I think this could work, actually. let's just fill these out quick, and then we'll work on the actual mechanics. But there might be some adjustments we have to make at the very end, but for the most part, I think this is going to work just fine. No. Obviously, this is going to be a bit of a process, so it's not like I don't think we're going to finish this today. But we can start laying the groundwork, and that's what I'm doing now. I've been talking about this farm for ages, so I might as well do it now. By the way, how's my distance from... That's perfect, actually. Yeah, the collection system here is much like the cactus farm, so it's pretty familiar. I'm just kind of doing it. I think I might have made the bottom out of stone bricks over there, actually, just for thematic purposes. But glass works too. Glass. Easy to fix. Really nice having a bunch of glass laying around. Nearly died there. That would have been a disaster. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, so this is the main collection. Here we go. So now, probably need some slabs. I'll grab some extra fireworks as well. Actually, full blocks is probably the best option here. So I'm gonna need... Oh, actually, no. Slabs is still a pretty good option. Okay, I'm gonna grab some slabs. Grabbing some slabs. Assume I have a bunch sitting in here. Stairs. Oh, here we go. Those are stone slabs. Nobody wants that. Brick slabs. Okay. Might go make some more at some point, but for now we're okay. Use basalt as like a scratch block here. because it'll get destroyed at the bottom, which is fine with me, because we got plenty of basalt. I think this works. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 2 blocks there, which should be okay, I think. Obviously, none of this is perfect, but it's gonna have to do. Nope. These are top slabs, right? Yeah, okay. I was worried I was doing it wrong there. Nope. So you can see what we're doing here. We're kind of giving it the right shape so that a single water source placed in the center will wash everything off of this platform. That's exactly what's going to happen. You're back. Gathles, how's it going? Welcome. Damn it. Centered. Just since you probably missed the beginning of this, we're working on a flushing mob farm. It's going okay. Imagine if it doesn't work. Indeed. Oof. 2, 3. Yeah, I don't want to spawn Enderman, so that's going to be the height of that. Oh, wait, screwed up. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to be right back. I need observers and I need dispensers. Let's do... Yeah, we'll do 6 layers. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so the dispenser will be right here. The observer will be right there. I actually need it to be one higher. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. So dispenser here, observer here. Pointing at that block. Pointing down. Perfect. Okay, and then... Perfect. I'm gonna do that a little bit smarter next time. Okay, boop. No. We're not gonna put water in just yet. We'll get to it. Because I want them to all be at the same state when we start this. I think that makes more sense than trying to do it alternating. It just doesn't make any sense. It also makes it easier for me to put an on and off switch on. it out. Okay, we gotta go get more slabs. This is my life. But yeah, I think this will work just fine. The only thing I'm really concerned about is that for like 3 or so blocks here, we're probably gonna have to put a wall down. And if the spiders don't fit... So if the spiders... I think spiders are 3 by 3, aren't they? 3 viewers, oh yeah! Minecraft spiders. Size. Width 1.4 blocks. Oh! Oh, so it might be okay. A 100 viewers. Ooh, somebody thinks highly of themselves. So yeah, spiders are 1.4 blocks wide. So we're fine. We're fine here. And yeah, it should just be 3 blocks that we need the wall. I mean, maybe we need to adjust that later, but I'm feeling pretty confident that we aren't going to need a huge wall here. I am going to need a whole bunch of stone bricks, though. See if I can find any more. Stone brick slabs, glass, okay. Look at all that ancient debris just sat there. Okay, we just need to craft more stone bricks, I guess. Mop your room. For a second I was like, why would you do that? But I realize now that probably not everybody has carpet in their room. Should probably set up the water streams below in a sec here. And yeah, we're coming up on 3 hours. That's probably where I'm gonna call it quits. So we'll do the water streams and maybe finish this layer. I don't know, we'll see. Eh. Actually, will mobs spawn in the center? I think mobs will probably spawn in the center if I've got, whatchamacallit. It's 3:30 almost. 15 hours. Half past 15 hours. The one for you, see on the west coast? Or nearby? Unless it's 1-1, in which case he'd probably be in Eastern Europe, I'd imagine. Alright, I need fence gates. Or signs. I do have a bunch of signs. Do I have a bunch of fence gates? I have no fence gates. Why is there a bunch of crap in this chest? Fence gates are the opposite of what I thought they were, so if I grab 2 more stacks of sticks. Is that an item sorter? Let me show you in a sec here. So this is an item sorter right here. This is the impulse sorter. Pretty simple. Down here is a secondary item sorter. This is just for 6 different types of mob drops. Rotten flesh, gunpowder, string, spider eyes, bones, and arrows. Why do I feel like something's missing from that? Spiders, creepers, and zombies. No, that's fine. So yeah, I'm working on just a simple mob farm. I think I only needed 32 fence gates, but I'm sure I'm going to have to do something like this again in the future, so whatever. Ah! Fifth tries the charm. Is that an item sort? Whoa. Whoa, what? Whoa, what the item sorter? The item sorter is frankly pretty standard to me. It is 77 items and 21 chests per item, plus 23 or 24 hoppers. Depending on how you count, I guess. But yeah, it's a little bit bigger than I usually go. Not too much bigger. I think I was talking earlier about the sorter that we had on MC Legends, which was 100 and... Wait. 110 items? That can't be right. Hold on. 64 items plus 48 items is 112 items. And there were, I think, between 7 and 8 chests for each item in that. You think you could do all that HC? HC. What is that? Damn it. Hardcore? Maybe? I really don't have any interest in doing hardcore. I think I've talked about that in the past. I don't like the risk of, like, potentially losing, you know, all your hard work. I just don't see any value in it. Ultimately, what it would probably mean is I'd be way too scared to do certain things, and I'd just not do it. Like, I don't know. It's never really appealed to me. Alright, so water streams in. I think that pretty much covers everything. Let's do the... Oh, I put away all the glass, so let's not do the glass. I guess let's just keep building some of these layers here. Okay, so dispenser, observer, 1 extra. Observer, dispenser, and we put down a few stone bricks quick. Perfect. And I can fly up here for this. There we go. So yeah, I've watched a few people do hardcore, and yeah, it just does not appeal. Oops. I actually was one time I was like trawling through new streamer, like kind of low-key, low viewership streamers, and I saw this guy. I think I'm probably still following him, and he started a hardcore series because he was like super optimistic. He was like, okay, hardcore Minecraft season 1 episode 1. I was like, okay, cool, this is exciting. He's gonna do some cool stuff here, and he died in like the first 10 minutes. So then he goes and edits the stream info and says, hardcore Minecraft season 2 episode 1. I think he ended up going to season 4 in the first stream. And yeah, that was really funny. But I also really enjoyed it. He was a good streamer. I don't think I've seen him stream in like probably a year. I really enjoyed that though. That was fun times. Okay. 1, 2, dispenser, observer, extra. It's actually really easy once you get in the swing of it. I'm not insane, right? No, okay. If I do it here, it doesn't change it. Ah! Yeah. That's probably okay. Alright, how do I fix that? Do I just expand each layer by 1? Would that would cause problems for the spiders? Or do I move everything, all of the redstone stuff down by 1? It means I have 1 less spawnable space on each level, which might be okay. I think I'd be okay with that. It also probably means I have to move down all of the... Ah. So... Okay, I'm on the wrong block. Dispenser, observer, 1 extra. So observer goes there. Yeah, we move everything down a block, which is good because we can now make things slightly more compact. Oh, cool. Well, see you around. It's probably good timing because I'm probably going to end the stream soon. This is good because it means that we're now only giving... Okay, so yeah, we would have had Enderman spawning if I had done it the way I was doing it. So, good recovery. Definitely intended things to work out that way. Oops. I'll just do each level and then mine out the level above. 100% intended for this to work out the way that it did. And one less spawnable space in the grand scheme of things on each level is probably not going to be that big a deal. Damn it. Wait a minute. This is all spawnable right now because none of it's lit up. Oh my gosh, this could be a disaster. Yeah, we got problems. We got trouble right here in River City, don't we? No. Somehow I didn't get hurt. Okay. Wait, I landed on the wrong level as well, so that's just fantastic. I go down here. Oh, for Christ's sake. Just get there. Alright, I think this pretty much finalizes the design. I just have to do the thing, right? And mine out the stuff that I've already done. Should be no problem whatsoever. I think. And I guess I could probably deal with chicken jockeys by putting down fire thingies again. Fire thingies, you know what I mean. Campfires. Dispenser, observer, one extra. Perfect. Nope. Nope. Okay, what did I do wrong here? I think it's fixed. Yeah, it's fine now. Okay. Looking good, looking good. I think that next level is actually on the right, in the right spot, potentially, so we could be okay there. Oh no, it's way too high. Never mind. Unless it's the second level from here. Something tells me no. Something tells me that nothing is right anymore. Boop, dispenser, observer, extra. Yeah, no way. Perfect. Somehow I went into crawl position. Whatever. Okay. And the journey continues here. Now, good news is this will not spawn passive animals because this is all obviously stone brick, not grass. We can do a separate passive farm, which we can turn on and off separately. I think that's the right way to do it, given that there's also hostile mob drops in between those two on the sorter that we can't deal with. So yeah, we'll do a separate passive mob farm. That'll be the way to go, I think. I'd like to get this turned on today if I can, honestly. So I think I'll stay on stream a little bit longer than I expected to. Boot, dispenser, observer, extra. Actually, yeah, this is perfect. No. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that was directly where I needed it to be, so that works out. I've got 2 more observers and dispensers in my inventory, so we're almost there. It's a little bit tedious to get this stuff done, I know, but should be good in the long run. I mean, not passive. Automatic hostile mob farms, always a good thing to have set up. It's all done. No, don't need to do that yet. Dispenser, observer, extra. That's worth a shot. Looks good. Yep. Looked a little funny for a second there. Starting to feel a little bit bleary-eyed here. Alright. Also getting a little shaky. I was feeling. It's been a while since I hit the vape. I think that's probably what's happening to me. I don't know. Either that or I've just been sitting down for too long. In which case my body is picking a weird time to complain about that, but whatever. Oh, I'm out of stone brick slabs. That is something that I can fix. I might honestly just trash them if I run out. Or if I don't run out. Again. Like, seriously, who needs stone bricks? I have basically infinite stone sitting in my storage system at the moment. It was really not worth me keeping things around. Alright, just to triple frickin' check here. Perfect, okay. I still have extra stone there, that's fine. That's just fine. This is the last observer and dispenser, so dispenser, observer, extra. And we'll put redstone on top of this. Once we've got this last platform built. Actually, no, yeah, we will do another, wait a minute. Maybe I should make this one out of glass. Makes me think that I probably should not have grabbed more stone bricks. I changed my mind. I'm gonna put them there. Let's grab 4 stacks of those. I'm still feeling a little shaky. Lovely. Nope. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Mark, why would you put glass here? It doesn't matter. Well, first of all, stop Endermen from spawning. Because if they do spawn, then they get wet and they cause problems for me elsewhere because they'll teleport away from, you know, the controlled mob area. So you might be thinking, okay, so put just half slabs on top, and maybe that was the way to go, but I always like to use glass when I can. Because it just looks better. You might be thinking, wait a minute, this top layer isn't going to be dark enough for mobs to spawn, and you're absolutely right. Until I put a bunch of slabs above to cast a shadow on the area, at which point it will be dark enough. So it's good that we have those slabs anyway. We're going to need them. Oops. Of course, we're going to set up the redstone and the water first. Well, we're going to set up the water first, then the redstone. Actually, we probably just need one redstone dust to prime it, and then we can do the water. I think. Yes. Iron ingots. So I need 4 more buckets. Perfect. And I'm going to grab a lever for good measure, and actually probably some more redstone dust. And yeah, I do need more redstone dust because if the shape of the redstone changes, that's going to cause trouble. Or the observers to fire, rather. So, fires, and then a couple of these. And I did not grab a lever. So pretty much we're going to have a redstone clock running on one side and a lever on the other side. Both of them are capable of setting off the... I don't even know what I'm doing here. Both of them are capable of setting off the observers. Obviously, if we just have one lever that's constantly on, the water will always be active. That's the plan anyway. But for now, the lever is going to be unpowered so that we can put the water in, and then we'll power it and turn on all of the water. Okay, so that stays there. And then the redstone clock is going to, the hopper clock is going to output like right here, so. And I probably should have been a little bit more careful about that. Ah. 1, 2, fail, 3, come on. Now if I can find the right layer, I think it's this one. Yes. Alright, so now let's turn on all of the water, make sure that that works. It's a little bit delayed. But, yes, we are all good to go. Alright, so this should mean that all of it is spawn-proof again. Let's also, we're going to need to put down those glass walls along the sides. Not too many. Like, not too big, but I just want to make sure that the spiders don't fall out. The rest of the things should be safe, I think. Yeah, if it just goes to the roof, that should be enough. Ah! Can't believe I missed. There we go. Getting a little laggy. Just a little bit. So yeah, I think this will work really well. We just need to get the slabs up top and then a clock. I think for the first couple tries, we'll just do manual testing, so I'll just turn it on and off on my own. In fact, now it's getting dark. Let's turn this off and fly away. Oh, that did not work. What? Oh, because there's multiple... Oh no, there's multiple firings of the observer, aren't there? Oh no. Right, that's really annoying. Okay, they're all off now. So that's good news. let's fly away and see what happens. Nothing happens probably because there are a million spiders down here. Yep. It's ridiculous. This is my life. So that should help. I don't know if there's anything spawned over here, but let's check. No, not yet. Let's fly and despawn some stuff, see what happens there. That should be enough. Oh wait, I probably didn't despawn anything because MarkTraceur cam is still down here, but well, it's worth a shot. Nothing spawned. Wow. I am out of fireworks. Wow. Wow. Got enough spiders? No, apparently not. In fact, I'm gonna put away those spider drops. Anything spawning? No. Oh, I didn't finish the glass walls. Let's just... Ah! Let's just finish those. Did I run out of glass? No, I did not. Very nearly. If something spawns in there and shoots me off, I'm actually not gonna be mad. Not even mad about it. This is not tall enough. To the glass chests. Welcome back, by the way, Ephemeris. Or maybe you didn't ever leave. I don't know. You said you were doing laundry, for which I also need to do. Something I also need to do. Words? Words are hard. The lag is starting to get to me a little bit. Okay. Those are all spawnable. In fact, the very center is even red. Oh, but it doesn't matter because, yeah, observer or dispenser is in the way. I guess it could spawn a spider, maybe? Not sure. Perfect. Still no spawns. I have a feeling I'm going to need to destroy this mob farm before anything spawns over there. Well, let's start working on the slab roof. Clearly that's going to be a going concern. Start with getting the outline of the actual tower. And then we gotta go, I think, 8 out in each direction as well. But we'll start with this. It's either 7 or 8. We'll start with 7 and see what that does for the lighting. I suspect it will not be sufficient. But yeah, the spider problem is definitely one reason why this farm is going to be hopefully superior. I think I mentioned there might need to be some adjustments later, but for now, this is going to be pretty good, I think. I hope. Alright, so the center is now dark, which is pretty much what we expected for that shape. Got a lot to go, though. Let's do 7 out, or... Wait a minute. Is it? It's got to be 8, I think. Let's do 7. We'll start with 7. We'll, like I said, we'll see what happens. Pretty sure it's gonna have to be 8 though. If we get this working, well, I'm gonna have to do the clock off camera, I think. I just don't have enough time. But once we get this working sometime this week, probably destroy the old mob farm because its time has come. Damn it. Damn it. I hate that. Damn it. Guess I didn't lose the slabs that time, but whatever. Beautiful. We gotta be getting to the point where things are dark down here. Yep. Spawnable. I think now we can just do this. We're probably gonna have to do more shift shift expansion later. But for now, I can just walk along the edge of this and just slowly build it out. One block at a time. No crouching over the abyss. None of that. Every time. Oop, alright, let's see. Oh, everything's dark. Perfect! Okay, we don't have to worry. Looks like we got it all set. Alright. Actually, I don't know if I care about the old farm being active anymore. Because, like, I mean, we get a little bit of passive, mob drops from it, but honestly, it's nowhere near the rates that we're going to get from this. I'm just going to destroy this. I'm just going to do it. There's just no reason not to. Because if we can destroy this, we open up the mob cap a little bit. I mean, not a lot, but some. You know, there's probably witches downstairs, down at the bottom as well. Die. Oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah. Ah! How did that happen so quickly? Wow. Alright, just get rid of the spawnable spaces quick. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? Okay. So actually now even... Oh, there's no witches down there. Perfect. Even now there should be a fair amount more spawning in the thing. Because it's, first of all, it's daytime. Second of all of the spawning here has stopped. Yes, we do have things in there. Okay, let's go test. Test. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I didn't think this through. Okay, we're alive. On. Boop. Everything falls. I think everything's off now. It doesn't all turn off, though. I think I need to pulse twice, maybe? Yeah, because if you do it twice, it gets correctly done. Like the first one turns everything on correctly. The second, so when you turn it on once, everything gets turned, the water all gets put down. Then you turn it off the first time, and then I think the second and third layers down are still, they still have water. Turn it back on, there's a weird pattern, and then you turn it back off and everything is spawnable again. So that's really weird. And I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. Because that means having a 4-stage clock, right? Where there's 4 stages with a certain amount of time between each stage. And you get a state change at each one. Oh my god, this is going to be complicated. But I think that all worked. Let's take a look down here. Like, obviously nothing survived. Doesn't look like we have any floating items anywhere. Nope, negative. So in theory, this will work. Damn it. Perfect. Okay, off 1. On 2. Off 2. None of this makes any sense to me, but okay. Okay, whatever. Not my problem. Not my problem. Also, I should probably put a repeater here, actually. Just to make sure it's the same signal strength every time. Damn it. Alright, so the way that we're going to do this then... You probably want to leave like 5 seconds or so for each thing to happen, right? Or wait, no. Okay, so if we do this, right? 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Well, that's actually almost instantaneous. That's maybe 2 seconds, okay? Then off. That was like 4 seconds. Yeah, it's like 4 seconds for everything to turn off. So that's something to be mindful of. We're going to have to be careful with that. Because there's a good chance that we'll end up with words. we'll end up with, like, I don't know, probably like 20 seconds or... Oh, what the hell? I might have to put ice down or something. I'm not sure what that was, but it didn't look good. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, so the water needs to be on a certain, you know, schedule, like clock thing. And we're gonna have to be pretty precise about it. I think that the spawning cycle is pretty specific too, so I don't know how we're gonna balance that out. But there's gotta be a way to do it. Basically, if I just give it enough room to definitely spawn at least once, that might be okay. Is there anything else that I could do with that? I mean... I lost my train of thought. So I think what's going to happen, I think the way that we're going to do this is we're going to have 4 hoppers, right? And for each of those hoppers, there'll be a lock mechanism. So when and they're all pointing into, so it's like a circle, right? When there's items in one, then we block the next one, I think. Or no, we lock the one that's currently got items in it. And the next one. Yeah. So then we take the same signal that we use to lock each hopper, and we take it out. 2 of them are going to be positive signals, the others are going to be negative signals. So I guess we don't need to run from all 4, we just need to run from 2. We still need to lock each one in sequence. I guess we'll probably be locking 2 in sequence. 2 at a time in sequence, and then unlock 1, lock the previous one. Anyway. But yeah, when you turn on for however long it is, like probably we'll just use a full stack. Like I don't need to be that precise. This doesn't need to have the like crazy amounts of output, right? So during the course of a full stack is, you know, working through, the signal's either on or off, depending. Okay, and then that should give it enough time for the water to settle, for things to spawn, for whatever else to happen, and yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Yep. I suppose the other option is we do... Well... I don't know. There's a couple of different options here, and I just don't like any of them, really. I think the best way to do it is just to do... Actually, we could probably just do 2. Like, we don't have to do 4. We can just do 2 hoppers and put in a stack of items. And each time the thing switches, like, a signal turns on or off. I think that's perfectly fine. Well, let's take a crack at that hopper clock then. Look at this, I got a bunch of junk anyway. I think there's probably enough hopper space down there. Anyway. Hopper clock, hopper clock, hopper clock. What do I got? Not enough. Let's grab 2 pistons, 2 comparators. We got some redstone dust. And a stack of items. Let's just do stone. Oh. Pick up a redstone block, that'd be too easy. Damn it. This did not go well at all. Damn it. Perfect. First of all, oop. And we need hopper 1, hopper 2, comparator, didn't work. Why doesn't that work? Do I need a repeater in this? Or does it just need to be in the same chunk? Or did I do it wrong? I mean, the locking part is working just fine. Oh, sticky pistons. Of course. I probably should have gotten a repeater. Yeah, I'm gonna need a repeater. But I think this is working now. Yep, 100%. Ah. Damn it. Perfect. Alright, so No. Yeah, of course. Why is life so difficult for me? Okay, that might not be enough time. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, any level of power should come. Yeah, that works. Okay. This is maybe more time than I want. I think everything's screwed up. Wait, what? Now nothing's on. Okay, so that's good. That's good news. Everything's fixed. Yeah, this takes a really long time. Everything's on. Nothing's spawning, obviously, because I was too close, but if we fly away... maybe we can watch something spawn. I would really like that. I kind of keep an eye on my back there, just so nothing comes up behind me. Some spiders, no big deal. You know, if it was daytime, it'd probably be better, actually. Let's just sleep quick. Alright, things spawned. Do we have spiders caught down there? No, looks like we're okay. Two creepers. Nothing on that next level, though. Nothing on the lower levels. And we aren't close enough for the creepers to be moving around, so the flushing is necessary. God, that was weird. This whole system is weird. But it does look like it's working. It's just awkward. Just kind of want to watch this from like here. It'll take a while. Yeah, we'll go to the other side so there's not as much noise. Oh, there's noise everywhere. Let's just go over here. Any spiders caught there? No. I kind of want to see how it works with a spider. Or, in the alternative, not work. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Come on, buddy. Am I close enough to see them spawn? Or see them fall, rather? I should be, right? Looks like there are spiders in there now. Based on the mini-map. I don't know how close we are to flushing them off. Oh, they flushed. One's in the canal, two. Beautiful. Oh my god, this is perfect. I don't see anything in there now. Oh, this is wonderful. I love it. I don't know how I'm going to turn this thing off, but it's working. There's no way to turn it off statelessly. Like, you just have to wait until it's in this state and then turn on that lever. It's gonna be a pain, but it's working. God, that was annoying. Okay, woof, duh. All right, let's put some crap away. Jesus Christ, that was a pain in my neck. I can't believe I managed it actually. Normal pistons, what a stupid. Oh, let's put the mob farm banner down, actually. I'll probably spend some quality time tearing down the old mob farm. So everybody loves that. Everybody loves seeing that, you know. I actually wonder if that's a good spot for that banner. Yeah, it looks like it is. Perfect. Perfect. Man, I'm a big fan of this. I'm really happy we did this today. I mean, it's always been on my to-do list. It's also always been kind of a pain waiting to happen. So I'm glad. I'm glad this worked out. And with that, I think it's time. Oh my god, slime chunk. Oh, wait a minute. Am I in a slime chunk over here too? Okay, the roof is on the edge of one. We're okay. We're safe. We're safe. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. But yeah, so with that, I'm gonna call it a day, and probably tear that down sooner rather than later because slime's not my favorite. Thank you all for watching. It's been a lovely. It's actually been 4 hours. It's been a longer stream than I usually do, so I'm a big fan of that. Very happy that I managed to do that. Obviously, we've got a big project done, knocked off the list. And we could expand that if we wanted to. Obviously, we'd have to tear the roof off. But for now, I think that's as much as I want to do. And it should be pretty effective. I mean, pretty productive. Like, yeah. And as we finish the perimeter, it's gonna get better and better. Big fan. All right. And did I did a like disposal system and everything too, right? Yeah, I think so. Looks like it's working. Just kind of rambling now, finishing little bits, but yeah, trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention. I'm not gonna mince words. I'm probably not gonna be back on until Saturday. Just the reality of it. What else is going on? Ow. I would expect a fair amount, like a little bit at least, of progress on the Nether hub, the Nether quarry. Though I don't know. I think we'll definitely be up on kelp. Like kelp is definitely working for us. I might expand the kelp farm upwards. So I realized that I could start if I started it like right here. I could just start putting more kelp above here with the same design and just using the same input system. I don't know if the hoppers are getting overwhelmed with the input. Doesn't look like it. So that could be an option if I wanted to increase the productivity of that. Probably the same with the sugar cane. I don't know. I don't know which one's my priority at the moment. Kelp is definitely helpful because we've got fuel that we want, but yeah, so if I'm working on stuff this week, it's probably kelp farm, maybe a little bit of mob farm, maybe a passive mob farm, though it's unclear how the rates would be on that because I'm sure there's a bunch of passive mobs just kicking around here. Yeah, we got horses and all kinds of business. So, mixed bag there. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now and go and do other things with my life because it has been a whole stream today, full stream. Very exciting. Thank you for watching.